Hey Heather, this is my sixth attempt at a video for you. um, yeah, it's just I'm tired and the kids are not, neither of them are really sleeping the best with Tim being gone. Um, this time of year always presents its challenges. And it's really going quite well for us. I'm just not really sleeping either. Did I say that already? I don't know, because this is like my sixth time making a video. I'm not really sleeping very much. I am like a 9 hours of sleep kind of person, and this is like 5 hours of sleep at night. But we're getting through it. It's fine. Tim's really busy, so that's good. And I had a thought recently that I wanted to share with you, and I wanted your take on this thought because I don't think we've ever talked about it. I had this thought, and it was totally, like, totally earnest, very genuine. Like, I am doing my best. It was very serious. I'm doing my best. I never have that thought. I have never had that thought, like, in a serious way, ever. In fact, I have like some issues with that. I've always been like, oh, the idea of like doing your best, like unless it's an acute situation, like a very specific, okay, like you're in the moment and you have to do this one task right now, like something like throwing a ball into a basket or something, and like it's like, okay, well here I am, I got to throw the ball in the basket, and like I'm just gonna do my best because there's nothing I can do. I can't prepare. I can't whatever. Like, I'm just going to do the best I can with what I have right now. Then I think that applies. But in other situations, I think it gets messy when you have to like, okay, well, I have to prep and figure out like what is my best. I think that's where it is for me, is like, well, what even is your best? I know that there are people who have the belief that everyone is always doing their best. I can't quite get on board with that. I think we're all just not really sure how to do our best, or what the best way is for us to use our resources or whatever. And I think there are other things that are kind of problematic with the idea that we're all always doing our best. But I kind of think like we never can, really, like at least not for any like sustainable amount of time. And that has always been my belief anyway, and it's not really necessarily useful to try to do my best, because then I start to be like, oh, I don't know how, and that's like stressful, and my best is like, oh, it's kind of exhausting, which maybe that isn't my best then, because maybe your best is a balance of all the resources, blah 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 blah. Anyway, it's just too complicated for me to try to think about what my best is. But I had this thought the other day, which is just like, with everything that's going on, and like things are kind of chaotic around the house, and I'm taking care of the kids, and I'm seeing but a shadow of my husband in the middle of the night, and they're not seeing their dad either right now. It's I'm doing my best. This is Monica's best. Here it is. It's messy, and it is far, far, far from perfect. I think it probably gets better every year this time of year, but I've never had that thought this time of year. This is the first time I've ever had this thought. I am doing my best, and I really thought it. Like, I even said it to my sister. She was over. I was like, I'm doing the best I can, and it's not bad. But I am wondering, like, what do you think about that concept of doing your best? Is that something that you say ever? And if you do, like, what are the circumstances in which you would say it? What are your thoughts about this idea that everybody always does their best? Like, what do you, I just would love to know what you think. I will talk to you next week.